been big in terms of being the thorn in San Beda's defense.
4 out of 6 now for Erwin Cornejo from the free throw line. He has 17 points to lead all scorers in this ball game. 46-37, Sudan sealing Mike Parala down low.
And that's exactly what Sudan should do. He should make sure that he picks his spot underneath the basket, seal his man, which Parala had no way of trying to go around him that time. So that's the reason why Parala had to give up that foul.
Sudan still scoreless in this ball game. Remember, he's coming off a monster outing. 18 points, 18 rebounds, and 3 blocks. So far, wala pang puntos si Sudan Daniel.
And you wouldn't want this now, considering that, Mark Acosta, is being looked upon as the potent big man of MAPUA. He's down and I think suffering from cramp.
And we are only in the 3rd quarter of play at the 6-minute and 2-second mark. Yes, they are stretching that left calf muscle of Maki Acosta.
Yep.
Well, let's see how he went down here.
He felt it. As soon as he landed, I think he felt it.
Well, I'm surprised to see him already suffering from cramps. Maybe they had a really intense practice session because it is still early in the ball game. I mean, these players are trained to last the entire 40 minutes.
No doubt. But then again, I think the weather has, takes its toll on players also because it's been humid the past few days. And that's the reason why you have a tendency to perspire more. And if you do not rehydrate, then that's exactly what you get.
Well, they're going to have to stretch that. Maki has to drink some fluids and maybe put some ointment on that left calf muscle so he can return to the game.
And I think ice it too and massage it.
46
I don't know how that works. That's the reason why we're not physical therapists.
46-37. 5 minutes and 49 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. MAPUA up by 9, their biggest lead of the ball game.
Well, one thing that MAPUA does very well is that they're a step ahead of San Beda here in this ball game, and that's it. They've been hustling more than San Beda, and that's the reason why they're up here in this ball game.
And that's kind of surprising considering that San Beda is the running team. So let's see if San Beda can come back from this 9-point deficit. We'll be back for more NCAA action between MAPUA and San Beda. The ball game at 9, 46-37 over last year's runners-up, the San Beda College Red Lions. And before the break, Maki Acosta was down on the floor. Apparently, he was suffering from cramps.
Yep.
But then the bench of MAPUA was saying that he also got elbowed, and we did see him holding his lip.
Well, you should have seen that block by Sudan Daniels that time. But they need more than that, probably, to start eating up on this 9-point lead that MAPUA has.
Oh, Mike Parala out-jumping Sudan for that rebound. Good offensive rebound by Mike Parala.
Mike Parala has been game here in this game. He doesn't mind the bumps of the bigger guy.
Oh, Parala is one tough kid. I've seen him even show at Mark Sarangay in practice one time.
Another offensive rebound that time.
And Mangas takes a quick shot, but air ball by
he misses everything.
Alan Mangas has not been himself.
He has not been himself because, as I said earlier, he's trying to go after the game, not the other way around, when he should just, relax and let the game come to him.
Alan Mangas, a lot is expected from him. He's had a great basketball career so far, came into the NCAA as the Rookie of the Year in NCAA season 84. He played for the PCU Baby Dolphins and was the season 81 MVP of the NCAA, as well as a Mythical 5 member in 2005. And Borgie Hermida, right here on the free throw line, was also a member of that Mythical 5 team in the juniors division.
Well, expect Alan Mangas. Alan Mangas is too good of a player not to be able to find his bearings early. He will, definitely. It may not be in this ball game. It could be in the next one. And as I said, the reason why he still sees a lot of action on the floor is because, you know, he's one of the guys that Coach Tito Victorero is counting on.
Jonathan Banal, also a former Rookie of the Year, coming in for Alan Mangas. Jason Pascual defended by David Semerat. Here's TG Guillermo, spin move by TG inside to Parala.
But his shot was bothered that time.
That's the second time Parala has missed a shot from underneath.
And how many times have we seen, you know, that loose ball, okay, being won by Mapua? How many times have we seen that?
Sanbeda has not been taking care of the basketball so well in this game. Banal to Cornejo. Cornejo has already knocked down 3 3-point baskets in this ball game. Cornejo has 17 to lead all scorers. Here's Jonathan Banal. Banal kills his dribble. Takes it out to Jason Pascual. Pascual for 3. No. Rebound by Sudan.
Oh, an errant pass again by Sudan that time. These guys are not in the proper, frame of mind, seems like, huh? Just when they had to start well here in the second half. I don't know. I think we're expecting too much from San Beda, but, we just have to give credit to Mapua with the way they've been playing. They've been hustling. They've been defending. And, they have just been competing.
When we saw Coach Frankie Lim, the expression on his face read, I can't believe this. Another turnover from a bad pass by Sudan. And short on that 3-point attempt, the ball will stay with Mapua.
Well, Mapua has been contesting everything. All those loose balls. They've been winning all those loose balls. They've been getting possession after possession from their hustle.
Guillermo to Cornejo. Mapua with a 7-point advantage. Both teams still undefeated in NCAA Season 86 so far.
Another block by Sudan Daniels that time.
Hermida driving inside. No, but Garbo Luneta was there for the putback.
And you should have seen, both big men of San Beda and Mapua. Look at Parala. Look at Parala try to bump, and get this man out of the way.
And he tried to steal David Semerat as well.
Yes.
Parala is one tough guy.
He is one tough guy. I'm happy to see, guys like him, see a lot of action on the floor.
Sudan and Mike Parala just fell if you were looking at there right here. Oh!
And he was the first one down on offense that time. It's just unfortunate that, they threw the ball away.
Sudan versus Mike Parala. Sudan still scoreless in this ball game. Oh, he's sealing Mike Parala down low. And a foul on Parala.
Well, I always tell the big men, when the ball is on top, you cannot be in line with the guy you're defending. Because that way, he could seal you right away. You have to stay a bit higher than your man. So he has to go further to be able to seal you and go higher. That's one thing that Parala hasn't been doing here in this ball. Because he has been sealed, once or twice.
What about the situation wherein you front the offensive player while defending on the post? When do you do that?
You should have a rule. See, you see that dotted line in the keyhole. Okay, anything below that, you can start fronting because the board will come into play. Now, anything on top of that, you just have to stay behind him because that would be a tough shot for him.
Right now, Jonathan Banal gives it out to Cornejo for this Mapua offensive set, but Parala was called for an offensive foul. Parala is being overly physical here.
He is being overly physical, and I think he's beginning to love it. That's the reason why he is being taken out. I don't know how many fouls he has here.
He has 4 already.
And just when he was helping out his team, see, by trying to take care of the middle, defending the middle for them.
So far, Mapua has had 9 offensive rebounds in this third quarter as compared to the 5 offensive rebounds of San Beda. And Semerat, quick jumper. Sanbeda recovers that rebound. 3 guys going up against Sudan for that basketball.
Well, they have to recycle this offense and get a good shot out of this one here.
13 left on the shot clock of Sanbeda. Lanete uses the Sudan screen. Lanete jumper. Over the top on that missed jumper by Garvo Lanete, and Sanbeda calls another timeout. Coach Frankie desperate